照下個鏡個 box 係點樣樣嘅。
阻住阿媽咪啦個頭。
個 box 係點？誒個 box，where's the box？ 係呢個拎俾妹妹㗎係咪啊？我都。OK。咁你同妹妹錫啖妹妹先，呢度。OK。希希講。
海倫對你講。
啊，希希到你啦，你係咩啊 ？Introduce yourself。
I am。
對住個鏡講。
I am three哥。
你唔係 three 哥，你係咩啊？
大哥。
大哥啊，大佬啊。
咁出嚟。
我係大哥。
咩名啊？
進咁樣。
我係林可希。
咁呢個係妹妹叫咩名啊？而家妹妹。邊個識先？邊個識？英文叫咩名？
彤彤。
中英文叫咩名？
哦，英文 Erin。
中文咧？
中文係啊。彤彤。林可彤。
林可彤 ，OK， 叫彤彤係咪啊？咁你咩同彤彤講啊？你錫咗啖先啦，眼緊我啊！而家喺度。
Where？
Here。係啊。錫我哋啦。
賺死妹妹啊
OK。
Where？
Here 咯。
Not coming。
梗係未咁快啦。聽日你會見到佢㗎喎。Today is the last time you talk through the belly. Wait, no, don't do that. 你係俾妹妹第時睇晒，第時哎呀，連個大佬咁撳我嘅，你哋撳到
打佢扁扁啊！
第時係喊住唔俾你瞓覺。我俾爹哋有冇講？
啊，我係你老豆。今日最後一件嘅喺個肚嗰度。
咁聽日
你見到佢出嚟啦，真係見下你咁咩樣？
我估咧好多頭髮嘅，我估好多頭髮嘅，因為媽咪細個好多頭髮嘅出嚟嘅時候，好似
笨妹。
唔係笨，好似 bird 咁樣樣，好多頭髮豎起晒、企晒起嚟咁樣樣，好多頭髮嘅，媽咪細嘅時候好臭嘅，媽咪細個唔好。
OK， 我一齊同妹妹 say hello。OK， 拜拜。
拜拜啦。拜拜。
拜拜。
哇！好大個口啊！淨係見到佢個口啊！啊！
哇！咁都得嘅你。
再喊。
介紹下我哋嘅新屋先。
係啊，俾個花園你睇下，媽咪。
係啦。
一支棒，乜嘢入嚟啊？開燈同我。通唔通開啊？嚇！Yeah， 小 BB 入翻嚟啦。翻屋企。帶佢睇新房係嘛？
帶佢睇新房先。買啲先，嚟！我哋上2樓honeymoon suite。
參觀下慢慢行。使唔使樓梯啊？
President Suite Princess Hotel。
I gave my money. I gave my money.
Nice。
咦，起身啦喎，繼續睇喎。
睇下我哋房先。呢就係我哋嘅房啊！你睇下，好犀利㗎！哇！得意，look like a little rabbit 喎，哥哥啊！
咁細件嘅佢。
係啊，係咁噶啦。點睇啊？幾好幾好。我哋5個一齊錫好嘛？1、2、3。哇 ！OK。
哎呀，流晒口水。
OK， 好啦，我出嚟俾筆地，快啲。
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You know, it's pretty crazy to look back at how life used to be like. Everyone was happy and life was so simple. I was lucky enough to be surrounded by so many people that I could call my family. My 2 older brothers, Francis and Justin, who always looked out for me, as well as my parents who were always by my side. We went everywhere you could possibly imagine. Baseball games, arcades, water parks. We were inseparable. And I don't think I realized how special I was to be loved by so many people. This feeling, though, is so rare, so warm. But as years went by, things became different. A disconnect. A moment in time where we realized our definition of home was changing. And I think this was the hardest part to accept.
You know, regardless of all this that happened, like, you know, to look back at the home videos, to see that how we played hockey and all the fun home videos of us cutting cake and all that, like, people have it a lot worse than us. And I think that was the perspective I've gotten now. At any point, we can get a stroke and die and whatever. And at least we got that part of our childhood, like, we had everything. So, just to see mom and dad, at least, as long as they're not unhappy, like, I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah!
Like, knowing that he did all of this, are you still able to treat him the same way that we treated him as children? Like, do you feel like you're kind of treating him different?
Yeah, definitely. Like, after when everything was kind of laid out on the table, like, definitely saw Dad in a different light. Yeah. And yeah, definitely not a very positive light. And definitely don't see him the same way as I did like when I was a kid. You kind of like, you know, as a young boy, you kind of look up to your dad as like a hero, right? Like, he's your first role model. And then when you kind of see all that, like, you know, kind of unravel, and then the truth comes out, and then, you know, you don't know what to really believe anymore. Even when I interact with Daddy, it's still, you know, not the same as it used to be.
Even I told him that I felt like I was subconsciously treating him differently because of everything that's happened. And it's like, I don't like it. Because I'm trying to treat him normal, but then I think about, you know, all this stuff that happened. And it's just like, I can't not treat him the same way that I treated him before.
My goodness！ 來繼續，跳啦紅桃 B！
Like, do you feel that too?
I have a completely different perspective on it. I see Daddy in this light, like, now knowing truths about gambling, truths about particular things, like, I can talk to him very, like, candid and open, where actually I get a lot of the things that I thought, like, were truths, actually they're confirmed, like, in terms of who Daddy is actually as a person. Like, I don't see him in, like, this young light anymore. I see him in this, like, really kind of a dark light, where when I shine it in that way, we actually have really good conversations. Yeah, like I find that Daddy and I can talk about things very openly. And I don't feel weird about it, maybe because I've tried to uncover the fundamental truth of who he is. And the thing is, I could see myself as Daddy. Like, I could put myself into Daddy's shoes, like how maybe he would have lived out that relationship till the very end. And that I kind of understand who he is at 55 or 56 years old at this time, to a point where, I kind of accept it too. Like, that gambling is actually very that was part of his life, that was part of his passion. And also, when I do my particular investing or stuff like that, like, I share a very similar mindset. I've been through gambling addiction too, so I kind of know why he did the things that he did. And I guess when you think about it that way, like, I've been through his shoes too. I understand, I get it. I don't blame him, because there's nothing I can do to change it anymore. That truth, learning about Daddy has really has probably maybe been the best thing in my life, in terms of understanding myself as well. Like, instead of thinking that life should be a particular way, that actually things are a lot darker, and that you also have to deal with those type of darknesses as well yourself.
到妹妹，隔個妹妹先快嚟。到妹妹快啲嚟。We will rock you。快啲！OK， 爹哋係咪㗎？影緊你啊！你仲未真係再個睇唔到再個 ，Go！ 我喺度睇緊呢個波嗰陣時候，你嚟快嚟1、2、3。快嚟！
嘔啦我。
哇！哇！點啊妹？
休息一陣，睇下呢個，佢成頭汗啦。
It's still tough, right? The four of us being there without Daddy, but at the same time, you try to appreciate the good stuff. You look at the good parts, right? All four of us being together, driving around, it feels good, right? Something feels good about it. That's all it is. Because I think partly is you're so alone during that time where you're back together. It's like, oh, it's nice.
It'd be kind of interesting just to see what it's like.
I don't know.
Maybe it is quite profitable.
But you could get an apple or a tangerine, maybe a bag of chips, maybe.
Just find something better to do in your life,
It should have went exactly that way. I don't think of it as oh, I missed 1228. That was the path, the journey that was eventual was gonna happen.
No problem at all.
We're moving here very soon.
Ready?
Yeah, we're moving
into
in
this house very
in
soon.
November. Okay, so I'll see you. My name is Teresa.
Hello.
Hello. Where do you live? Around here?
Well, I live around here.
Okay, all right. So I'll see you around.
Pass it around. Put these on the ground.
Nice. Maybe open this up.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's gone.
Maybe put this more in the middle.
We're all adults now. We're at that age where it's it's time to kind of figure out what we want in our lives and start working towards that. And part of that is leaving our own childhood home. It's gonna happen eventually. Let me take a little sip of this.
All right, cheers!
Home doesn't have to be just confined to one space. It's a feeling that you get when you're in places.
The golden fairy swallowed water. Just one more for exotic birthday go. I'm loving this.
Nothing lasts forever. Change. People go in different direction, or different want, different need. Yeah, I think moving, leaving place where moving. Yeah, it's I'm not have a strong feeling or bad feeling or sad feeling about moving out. I think it's neutral. Maybe also is a good start for everybody too.
A good restart.
Yeah, good restart. Mm-hmm. 中午中意食 ice cream 啊
Ice cream fluff.
哇！
講多次，
Ice cream fluff.
咁難聽嘅講得。
講多次，
Ice cream fluff.
講多次，大聲啲。唔係講咩？
Ice cream fluff. Ice cream fluff. Ice cream fluff.
It's a feeling of not floating, of not like drifting, of scattering. I cannot tell you what it is, but I can tell you what it's not. Okay, so you don't have to feel scattered, lost, homelessness, out of control, scared, worried. Like that. So that is the feeling that I want to give you. That you have a link, invisible link to a teal almost. So you know when you're playing hide and seek, there's a tree, that's teal. Everybody is, if you touch there, you're safe. Nobody can touch you, nobody can catch you. I want to create that, a teal.
And I fully believe that my mom has recreated that teal for us. Once again.
Oh, he's gonna enjoy it.